Greetings one and all, this is Rhythm Works and welcome to my channel with some more. With some more The Last of Us Remastered multiplayer action. This is a breath of post-apocalyptic fresh air, I can tell you. For me, this is a game that I truly love. I really love this game. The multiplayer in this is just excellent. You know, I don't even really feel a way about not playing the single player because I think I've done it. Even on Grounded, I'm not even bothered with it anymore. You know, the story told the story. You know what I'm saying? But despite the fact that Naughty Dog more or less kind of fucked it up with the microtransactions with the scoped weapons, it still remains a good game. I will never ever take money and buy a modded gun in any game. But I mean, it could be argued that when you pay for season passes, you're more or less kind of doing that in a lump sum. But you know, that's open to debate. But in the case of The Last of Us, I will never buy a freaking scoped weapon bundle or a single item from the bundle. I will not take no freaking real money and do that. You know what I mean? So kiss my ass, Naughty Dog. But despite your faults, I still love you. I loves you. But anyway, yeah, I had to play this game whilst a lot of friends and associates and what have you are more or less sucking Destiny's dick. And I'm not saying it in a bad or critical way. It's just what it is. Everybody, they're either drinking the Kool-Aid or sucking its dick, you know? And people are doing that in droves. And it's a good game. It really is. It's a good game to play. But I just did not want to be choking on it. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, I want to basically pick up and play it on alternate days and just get into it that way. You know, just getting into the whole thing where people just being amongst the people that's played it like constant day after day after day after day, more or less in a race to freaking get the fucking exotic gear is just getting ridiculous. But at the same time, I kind of realized how this whole World of Warcraft phenomenon thing works. You know what I'm saying? You know, and some people who I know that's played this never even played Borderlands to even understand the whole loot system, but they're getting to really like it, you know. And you could, you know, you could just tell how into it they are. Classic example. Even before I started playing The Last of Us yesterday, till around 4 o'clock this morning, I might add, that's how pleased I was to play the game again. Got onto the game, got set up and sparking ting, my sparring partner, got on the case straight away, sent me an invite, you know, article brother, you know, we just got talking in the party for like an hour before we actually got into any game. Look, see this freaking idiot, that's what I don't like about freaking certain people that play the game. They just feel, oh, just run, look, and you run to your death, you stupid batty. Anyway, let me just get this headshot. Yeah, so we were just talking for like an hour, just about life and gaming in general. Do you know what I mean? And he had a friend in the party that was playing Destiny. You know, got introduced and what have you, and that was it. You know, so we got into our respective games, and you could just hear like the urgency in people wanting to get the exotic gear, the legendary gear, and this and that, and yada yada yada. It just, now I understand why people are just so into it. But for me, it's like, you know, it was just too much. It was too much at one time, to the point where I was just neglecting other games. And when I started playing The Last of Us again, I just realized how slightly rusty I was. And, you know, even getting into, I wouldn't even say arguments, but heated debates. No, it wasn't an argument. I got into a heated debate with somebody who just decided to run, and I simply asked him, bro, why you got a mic and you're running, man? And I got a mic and we can just basically talk to each other. Then he just replied, well, maybe it's because I want to get to my fucking bomb. Then it was like, you know, I just loaded up the cussing rifle, man, and just let him have every single round, man. And then he drew for the homosexual race card, as some of these people with limited fucking vocabulary does, And then after the game, I sent him a friend request. And then he replied and says, "Are you fucking serious?" Then I replied, "I love you." And I was just waiting for his reply. And he replied and he said, "Look, we ain't gonna be friends, right? But I'm gonna apologize for what I said. It was bang out of order. And that's the best you're gonna get." And you know what? I got utmost respect for that brother, man. Because he kind of understands the whole situation in what gaming does to people. From a competitive standpoint, I'm sure that he's not the type of person that would just go out their way to freaking argue with people like that, you know what I mean? And be racist. Maybe, I don't know, but it's just not something that you just naturally do, you know what I mean? When you first meet somebody, you know what I mean? So in a gaming situation, anonymity does a lot for the ego, but even though I was going through that shit, I still enjoyed playing The Last of Us. It's a game that I will never put down. The PS3 version, my brethren Sparking Ting, he actually sold it. But I don't even know if I'll even sell mine. But yeah, I suppose, because he was saying that when he got into the PS3 version, just to simply play it, he couldn't get over the fact of playing it at 30 frames per second. And I could understand that, But yeah, getting back to The Last of Us, man. Truly a work of art. Great game to play. Will always play the game. And I like Destiny. Please, people, do not get me wrong. I like Destiny. I'm liking the PvPs better now. More than the missions. The missions are a little bit repetitive, but I can dig that, you know what I mean? As I keep saying, it's a foundation only to be built on. So it's all good in that respect. But yeah, the first in a multitude of videos that I'm going to be putting out. He's to your right, Rhythm. He's to your right. Yeah. Yeah, I deserve that. Shot all freaking three of us. And he's trying to heal me. Come on, no. No, I totally understand that situation. When you got an enemy right close up to you, man, and you're trying to heal freaking one person, let alone three. Yeah, so yeah, it's just not so much a reprise, but a revisit to one of my all-time favorite games right now, The Last of Us. Realizing how much I miss the freaking game, man. But it's all good. Well, that's about it for me for now. And as usual, the coup, whatever the game, whatever the platform, whatever the console, whatever the media, happy gaming. Because that's what it's about, happy gaming. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. And thanks for watching. And until such time, Magan.